Hello gamers, it's me, Maxer today, and you see, recently I've been getting a lot of messages from close friends and associates of mine uh, that have been telling me specifically what they want me to do with both my own time and also my own property. They want me to paint my Warhammer minifigs that, minifigures that I don't use, like, literally ever. These things get taken out of storage once a year at max. And so I have never really wanted to paint them because I mean, I already have what, like 200 to $300 worth of figurines that I literally don't touch. So I have never really felt the need to paint them. Uh, but apparently, it is an absolute cardinal sin that I haven't so far. So, you know, since it's been asked of me so much, I figured I might as well give in and paint at least one of them. So our victim, I mean our masterpiece today, is right here. It is one of my figures that I literally don't use at all because the rules for it don't exist in the game anymore. I'm pretty sure. And the first thing you have to do whenever you are painting a small figure is prime it. So I made sure to get the fastest drying primer because I don't want to spend any time on this. Uh, and so I think this will work pretty well. Uh, this is going to be what we're going to use first. It says to shake it well first, so we're going to have to shake it. I haven't even opened this. I bought this straight for this. That's actually another reason I didn't want to paint any of these because, again, I already have like $200, $300 worth of figures, and, I don't use them. So why spend more money on paint and time on paint? So let's just shake up my whiteout real quick. And I think it's ready. Now, of course, whenever you are dealing with paint, whiteout, any crafting things, you want to make sure that, of course, your area is safe to be painting on. I don't want to get any paint on my desk, so I got these nice little towels down. If I were to use actual paint, I would have wanted a fumigated hood and a ventilation mask in order to not get the, well, frankly, toxic fumes everywhere. I do not have either of those. So that's even more money I would have to spend in order to paint my stuff. Yeah, not happening. So let's start off with the whiteout. All right, I shook it up really well. I'm really hoping to not spill any of this. Uh, all right, here we go. Oh, yep. Look at that. We've got it's. Oh, my hand's kind of in the way. There we go. Look at that. We got our nice little brush there. And we're just gonna put that down and let's get started. Now I'm gonna try my best to keep my hands out of the way while I do this. Oh, look at that. He's so happy that he's getting painted. All right, let's just real quickly. Gotta prepare the brush and there we go. Goes on so nicely. Look at that. Such great priming material. Oh, it smells terrible. Actually, no, it smells like, gosh, it smells like in my 8th grade classroom. I think that's the last time I used whiteout was 8th grade. Uh, there, we just gotta really coat it on there. All right, there we go. Really get into those crevices that the paint is gonna get on, and just there we go. Really get in there. Oh, sorry, my hand's in the way. Honestly, this doesn't look all that bad. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well this is going. But there, let's just get on there. Oh, look at that happy face right there. He's so happy right there. He's getting a nice little sponge bath with. Oh, gosh. Oh, this is I don't actually, I don't, I really don't know what to say about what I am doing. Um, it's actually surprisingly effective. It also, I think, already partially dried. So let's continue. I can't wait for my friends to see this and to get their comments and reactions. Well, I seem to be having a bit of problem. There's a spot right here I'm getting trouble getting into. Come on. I mean, this was made for paper and not, plastic. But, we can. Oh gosh, it's drying too fast. Hold on, let's just adjust our angle on it, and then oh, there we go. Got a nice fresh coat right there. Got to get into the little crevices right here. There we go. Oh, I got to get the ring. Got to have the whole ring covered. Now, you will also notice that rather than my typical, whenever I do hand cams, I usually use like these like silk. No, it's not even silk, I don't think. Uh, these like regular black gloves. This time I have on like cleaning gloves because of the fact that I am using paint and I don't want to ruin my regular gloves. Paint in quotation marks. uh, I don't want to get white out on anything that I really care about wearing all too much, especially whenever that thing is black. It is kind of a, white paint that will, in fact, stain very, very bad. So let's just get in there. I actually, this is a brand new thing of whiteout. I didn't have any. I actually didn't have any. Uh, in my house. Like I have somewhere there's like the whiteout strips, but not even I'm that much of a horrible person. All right. We're almost done. Oh, wait. Oh, I got to get some of the base too. How could I have forgotten? There we go. Oh, I missed back here. There we go. Get that get in there. Gotta really make sure I get all of the little places. I mean, this little like sponge is really useful for getting the different corners and crevices. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look, it's so beautifully applied. Oh, there we go. It's almost fully coated. There we go. Also gonna get the base a little bit. Got to add some nice coloring down there. All right, let's set it down. But oh well, it fell over. Let's just set it down. Let it dry a little bit while I get the rest of the base. Oh, there we go. Just gonna color up that bottom. Uh, there. Look, it is so wonderfully painted with a fresh coat. With a nice fresh coat of white primer. Yep, yep. There we go. Oh, I missed a couple of spots. As we can see, if we look down here, it's down corner. Gotta get it all coated for primer. Otherwise, the top coat of paint is gonna look wrong, and we won't want that. Not with what I'm doing next. Oh. Honestly, I don't know if this video will get me flamed on the internet or if it'll go over surprisingly well. Like, seriously, I'm actually kind of surprised at how well this is going. I didn't expect the whiteout to be this good. I mean, like, seriously, it looks like I just kind of applied a white primer. Like, sure, I applied it pretty trash, but I did apply it. And honestly, like, this little sponge is really, really useful for it. Getting into the crevices. Although I can't seem to get right down there in the little hole. I don't know if I have a brush that I can get in there with, even with the regular paint. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, there we go. I've found the solution. I just simply soak this, and then I can just kind of push the white out in there. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. I got white out all over these gloves, though. All right. Look at that fresh coat of primer on our wonderful little Sisters of Battle miniature. Well, now I'm just going to set this down, let it dry a little bit. Although I'm pretty sure it's already fully dry, I have to go get my paints for step 2. All right, I've let this dry a little bit, and I have gotten myself some watercolors, courtesy of my sister. Yes, you heard me. Watercolors. All right, so I don't exactly actually know how to use these because they aren't the type that you just kind of like get as a kid and, you know, like get a bit of water and then like, you know, stick the little toothbrush in the water, go into the palette, move it up around a little bit. So we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn a little bit. Now I've always mentioned that I want my Sisters of Battle to be Miku colored. So that means we need to get some blue. We need some pink, which she doesn't actually have. There also isn't a gray in here. So we're just going to use the blue, and we're going to say that the whiteout is gray. And I guess I will make the eyes like, honestly, I think we'll just go with the blue. I did not actually take a look at what colors were in here until I started this, so. Oh well. We're just gonna put this back off to the side. I have a nice little cup of water, because of course you need water when dealing with watercolors. I have my nice little paint tray, also courtesy of my sister. She's the one who has all of the paint supplies, because I don't paint very often, in case that wasn't very, you know, obvious. I do more digital art than I do any actual art. All right, so we're just going to do very little bit because, I mean, it's not big. We have this little tube. And also, I promised her I wouldn't use a lot of her stuff. All right, we're going to do a very small amount of watercolor to start with. Only a little drop. And I guess we will start right here. Just get a little bit on the brush. And, you know, I don't exactly know how I want to paint this, but I guess we'll start with the chain. Get it to be blue. Oh, look at that. It's really coming together here. We're just going to watercolor paint that right there. Yep, a nice blue chain. Mm-hmm. Oh, look at that. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I think his face also needs to be blue. Oh, look at that. It's coming through so nicely. Actually, you know what? We'll just make him blue as well. Make the entirety of him blue. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Just make him blue. And we'll let the fact that this is watercolor do all of the shading for us. Because who has time for that? There we go. Look at that. That's wonderful. Oh, if only I had a bit of pink I could put on here to make it really Miku themed. All right. And you know, this is actually kind of giving me an idea because you know, you need to have some shading whenever you're doing some painting. So let's just real quickly get this really, 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 you know, watercolored up. Oh, it's wonderful. Looks wonderful already. There we go. Now I am going to put blue over there, and I am going to grab. Where is it? Well, she doesn't have gray. She does have black. So we're just gonna move over to the next one. Get a good small amount of black in there. There we go. Which point. Now I will grab another brush because we don't want to mix the colors right now. Just gonna grab a little bit of this black, add it to the wings. There we go. Not too much. I don't want too much. Just enough to give it some texture. It's just, there we go. Oh, look at that. It looks amazing. Look at that right there. Camera quality's not the greatest, but it looks amazing, trust me. Like, look at that back. It actually kind of textured really well. I'm actually kind of surprised at how well that went. All right. And I'll add a little bit of black to just round. It's looking kind of nice. Can't really see it all that well with my camera quality. But it's actually not that bad. I'm actually kind of surprised. Let's just get a bit more. And then I will Add a bit of black to this base. Look at that. Look at that right there. Got some nice bits of blue, got some nice bits of black in there. Gonna let this dry a little bit while I figure out how I'm gonna color this next. So let's just set this down. Thinking I might need a little bit more blue. So we're just gonna... Don't actually want to use much of her blue. Okay. Might have actually taken a bit more out than I wanted to. Oh, that's... There we go. Now it's actually blue. Actually, might be a bit too blue. Oops. Let's actually get some water to dissipate this a bit. There we go. Now I did bring a couple tissues so that I could dab away any too extra. Oh, perfect. Perfect. It's looking nice. Looking beautiful. There we go. Got a little bit of blue on the wings. It's unfortunate, but it is okay. There we go. Oh, I see a problem. I missed the back of the head. Gotta get the back of the head. Gotta go in between the wings as well. Gotta get the back of the head a little bit. Don't want too much, just a little bit. Let's get a little bit more of the blue, actually. There we go. Absolutely wonderful. It's blue. And just gotta get in here. Get some blue in there. And I think we might just be done. Almost. Gonna get a bit of blue on the top of the wings as well. There we go. Look at that. Look at that wonderful paint job right there. Grab some of the black. Double down on the wings. And I think we're done. I think I accidentally used too much of her paint for the blue, but I can apologize and buy her more if she needs it. So once again, I would like to thank my sister for enabling this. Um, all right, let's take a look at our beautiful little thing right here. We're gonna. It's beautiful. I'm so glad I did this. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed um, for the Emperor, and next time you tell me what to do, think of this. Bye.